there is something that I notice more especially in Africa and in Nigeria. You see, a lot of people think that their titles matters a lot in their life, and you see somebody will be bragging with doctor or maybe honorable or his majesty. Some of those prefix and suffix that is added in front of people's name. You see, your title doesn't matter in life. That's the real truth. So what really matters is the value that you have. So no matter what the title that you have, if you don't have value, then that title is nothing. So let's look at it. Imagine you have been called a doctor and you contribute nothing to the society. Hope you know that you are as useless as anything. But now let's look at people like Mark Zuckerberg, Dangote, and the rest. You see, they don't have any title. They don't even use to put those titles, even if they have. But you see, the contribution that they are doing to the society is more impactful than those people that have titles. So a lot of people always run after all those titles, and if they are running after all those titles is not a proof that you're a valuable person. So now my suggestion to you young people here is don't chase after title, chase after value. If you have value, that's when society will now value you. But if you don't have value, I don't think if you chasing after title is important at the moment. So what you need now at the moment is for you to create value for yourself. Once you are able to create value for yourself, all those things will come by itself. And you can decide to use them, you can decide not to use them. Dangote have a honorary doctorate, but did you ever see him using such names? You see, so you just have to be valuable. So the value that you have matters a lot more than the titles that you need. And if you're always chasing after titles, then that is not a proof of you being valuable. So that's the thing. So you always have to be valuable. When you're valuable, your society will respect you more than the people that have title. So don't chase after title. Chase after value. Drive value in reading books. You drive value in watching inspiring content on Facebook, on YouTube. You drive value in the people that you follow. You drive value in reading books. You drive value in exposure that you have, because you cannot just remain in your village and then expect a very good result to come out of it, because you must expose yourself to certain things, and exposure is what will lead to value creation. You see, if you expose yourself to things and you notice that there is a gap in between, or there is something that is in demand, you see, you're going to try your best to see that you create value, or maybe you bring solution to it. But if you do not expose yourself, you cannot know the problem, talk more of the solution. So you always have to expose yourself, and then once you expose yourself, you develop value, and once you develop value, you become a valuable person in the society, but not with all those titles. Even though I'm not against them, but all those titles doesn't matter. That's the real truth.